The iron mine lies silent now. Once it rang with the sound of pick and hammer, but deceit and ambition brought it to ruin. The workers have scattered, their livelihoods taken from them not by beasts or plague, but by the schemes of one corrupt Mur who thought only of himself. The people will endure, for the Empire watches over them, and the Nine guide all faithful souls through hardship. This is what greed brings. This is why Talos has set my feet on this path, to remind me that I must remain steadfast, even when outcomes seem bitter. Justice was done, though it carries sorrow in its wake. I will leave Balfoyan once again. The Nine have more work for me, of that I am certain. Where men falter, I must press onward, bearing the light of the true gods into the cracks where shadows take root. Tiberius Imbrex, humble servant of the Nine.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tamriel Rebuilt with Tiberius Imbrex. And today we have returned to the city of Old Ebonheart. Not because I have any particular plans of staying here for long, but it seemed like a good starting point. So we still haven't done the Imperial cult quests available in this Temple of Talos. So I'm leaning towards maybe doing those. We could also leave Old Ebonheart, because we have been here a while, and head south towards Almsivi, and then maybe eventually Narcissus, very, very far down. We could also head east and go to Akamora. Now, I'm pretty interested in doing this content over here, because the next update for Tamriel Rebuilt is going to overhaul a large chunk of this, and I kind of want to be able to see the differences when that update finally does release. So we could always just head for Akamora first. We have a ton of junk on us right now, though. So I figured let's sell some and see what we can get here. I was kind of hoping to find some more adamantium armor at some point. I don't know if anyone else here would have an adamantium armor in their shop. I'm trying to think. I guess there are a couple smiths down this way. They might have something. We actually have a lot of gold now, because not only did we loot some valuable things, but Tholer Ondas paid us like 20 grand or something. So, or I guess it was just 10, maybe it was just 10 grand. Paid us a lot though. Okay, so this lady has a ton of money, so let's get her to like us. And maybe we can pawn off some of this Drew stuff. We can sell the cures here. She has a bunch of glass, which is pretty good. I don't know. Does she have anything that's like better than what we have? I don't think so, actually. Yeah, she doesn't really have any armor. She's just a weapon shop. She has an adamantium longbow, which I would buy if we were using it. But I'm pretty happy with that trade as well. Gets rid of something very heavy that we were holding on to. Okay, I've decided that we will continue with the Imperial cult quests here, and then maybe next time we'll leave. Okay, errand. Selling figurines on the Heartlands is good, but not good enough. I need you to get 20 Cliff Racer plumes. We need them for two reasons. One, they will be used as stuffing for the figurines that we got the scrap metal for. Two, they will be sold as well. Plumes are one of the staple exports of Morrowind, and they decorate many Western homes. It doesn't matter if they end up buckled or broken, we just sell those to a different clientele. Yes, her quests are basically collection quests. The scrap metal one's not too bad because you can just go to the Dwemer Ruin, but 20 racer plumes, like, you know, if I ever get that many, I'll come here, but it's not exactly high priority on my list. I wanted to see, actually, can we recruit you now? No, he must be a pretty high level. That's fine. This guy, however, should have his own set of errands. Welcome, layman Tiberius Imbrex. Can I tell you about our services? Or if you're feeling like donating a little more time and effort, you could perform errands for the cult. So last time we talked to him, he wanted us to work for the lady over there, but now he should give us a quest. I thank you for doing Valachia's errand first. You see, I'm afraid the errand I have to send you on will be no less frustrating. That's good. I'm going to need you to sell 3 copies of the mystery play of Old Ebonheart. Can you tell me more about it? The mystery play of Old Ebonheart was written by the first Nibonese settlers in the style of their ancient cult traditions, and its semi-annual performance was taken over by the Imperial cult in later years. There has not been a performance since the unrest on Vvardenfell began. Whatever hope we had to perform it again died in 426 when the tax revolt in Balmora erupted into violence. So what say you, layman? Will you help me sell the books? Sure. Very well, take these books and spread them to the citizens. Of course, we will need the funds of the sale too, but putting the play back into everybody's mind is the real goal here. You have any ideas of who would want this? Because I don't. Mystery play. Mystery plays are ancient religious plays portraying stories of the divines and saints. They were developed as some of the earliest rites of the Nibonese cults and are as much liturgy as they are art. Few were written down and often in incomplete form. The mystery play of Old Ebonheart was written by the first Nibonese settlers, and its semi-annual performance was taken over by the cult. Is there like a set of specific people that we need to sell this to, or does it? Not a lot of people have the dialogue option for it. For myself, no thank you. As for business, I may certainly trade with you for the books, but I'll tell you what I already told the priest before about cult materials. I can't promise to get them read in the city. What doesn't sell gets shipped out. Okay. You're saying the same thing. Okay, well, maybe the Archaeological Society? Someone in here? Welcome to the Museum of the Imperial Archaeological Society. Visitors are welcome to view our collection, but obviously no touching is allowed. All of the items here are extremely old and fragile. Would you be interested in a play? Interesting, a new print. This has historic value, you know. I've heard that the cult is looking to perform the play again this year, so it will become an item of interest if the cult succeeds. But let it not be said that the Archaeological Society did not do its part. I'll take it. How much does it cost? 50 septums. Very well. Good luck on your endeavor, Imperial. Thanks. I'll check out your museum then. Some Dwemer stuff. Looks like a little well, these are Centurion parts. It's weird I can loot that one, but not the other ones, but it looks like little rotors. Dwemer collection. The dwarven people of Morrowind, also known as the Dwemer, are equally known for their ingenious mechanical contraptions and their mysterious blink of an eye extinction in the 8th century of the First Era. The many items in the collection, which include parts of defunct automatons, everyday items, and the statue of an unidentified dwarven king, presumably not life-sized, have been brought from the city of Kemelzi in the Telvannis district, where the Archaeological Society is carrying out its most important excavation in Morrowind, commissioned by the Elder Council. Cool.
Emperor, King, and Justice.
What is that? Lothian helmet. Syro Nordic collection. All right, well, I couldn't find anyone else in there who would buy it. Let's head to the Mages Guild. Mages Guild members are usually pretty, I don't know, they're into the performing arts, right? No, we can't ask you about it. They're more scholarly. Ooh. Mystery plays are a tradition in Eastern Cyrodiil. I'm surprised to hear of one written for the local audience. May I see it for a quick read, please? Hilarious. I can't believe they used to perform that here in the center of Morrowind. I need to have a copy. I simply must show that around. How much did you say it was? 50 septums. Sold. Thank you, Tiberius Imbrex. Okay. Just one more then. I'm going to guess that only one person per building will buy it. Like, none of these other people have a dialogue option for the mystery play, so we're going to move on. I'm trying to think. Archaeological Society, Mages Guild. Who else would buy this? Someone who would like this. Oh, maybe the bookstore owner? That makes sense to me. Welcome to Udarashi's bookshelf, or Tales, as Udarashi's father called it. Udarashi and Zarahad inherited the store from him, and now they are stuck with the name. The old cat did love bad puns. Fortunately, the books we're selling are really good. Please have a look around. Would you like a play? A new release of the mystery play. It's Old Ebonheart now. Extraordinary, but Udarashi usually buys them in bulk after a new printing run has been commissioned. We have shared some good fortune, some small joy, Tiberius and Breck, so we can share 1 or 2 copies for gold. But it is rather unusual, so you don't want it, is what you're telling me. Well, I'm going to read your books for free then. Especially if any of them are skill books. No. You have to admit though, it was a good guess. I don't know. Maybe like an enchanter, someone who's kind of interested in those sort of things. Already given alms. Well, never mind. Maybe the newspaper here?
What is this about?
You want the latest scoop? I've been waiting down here for ages. I thought they'd pay good money for a scoop like this. I don't trust you enough to tell you. Well, I don't trust you enough to sell you my play. There's seldom much time to just stop and chat here in the city, citizen. Make it quick. You want to play? I'd rather watch it.
Hello.
Oh, wait, it didn't change, so maybe he'll buy it if he likes us more? No. Oh, come on, mystery play. Really? We maxed out his disposition and it still says he won't read it. Okay. No, thank you. I have seen the play before. I do not need to read about it. However, I heard that Farah at the Hammerfell mission in the Ubin Tower was making quite the effort to buy and ship local trinkets. Maybe this would be something for him. Oh, okay. That's actually good advice. Let's, for lazy sake, just divine intervention out of here and head up to the Ebon Tower then. Okay, Hammerfell mission. Let's try to find Farah.
So what's this about?
Greetings, Tiberius Ambrex. I am Akaleki of Hegath. Please spare me the bowing and prostration. I don't need such reverence. What business do you have with the Hammerfell mission? Mystery play. What? Go away, Imperial. Well then, I'll just be on my way. You're actually the person I'm looking for. Hey, wait, where are you going? Come back. Mystery play. Someone said I wanted to buy this book. I've never seen it before. Let me see it. That looks almost like the morality plays I've seen back home, just less colorful. More exotic than the Forebear pap, though. Odd, but I like it. Give my thanks to whoever suggested talking to me. I'll take it. 50 septums. Done and done. Awesome. Thought that, actually worked. Sweet. Well, now we can go turn this in. I was worried we'd have to spend the next 40 minutes finding more people, so pretty happy with that. Have you sold the copies of the mystery play yet? Yep. Indeed you have. I've heard word that talk about the mystery play has picked up, and a lot of people are looking forward to the new performance. Thank you so much. I'll have to take enough to cover the cost, but the rest is yours. As well as a reward, of course, you might find this book enlightening. 15 gold. Well, I guess you're doing these out of the goodness of your heart, and I guess he did give us a book. A study of the locked novel. It's not even a skill book. What a shame. Errand. It is good you're asking, Tiberius Imbrex. As I was taking stock of our inventory, I noticed that some of our wooden and brass tokens are missing. I hoped that you could find out something about these stolen tokens. As you have read, hopefully, we entertain certain deals with the local inns and taverns. During festivals sponsored by the cult, we hand out tokens that can be traded in. Wooden tokens for brews, brass tokens for spirits. As they are both clad in a thin layer of gold and stamped with a festive coin print, they do not differ much from septums for ignorant people. It may be that somebody stole them from us due to a mix-up. You make people trust you, Tiberius Ambrex. You should ask around. Okay. I'm sorry, I only heard about them after the theft. Okay. You don't know anything. What about you? Stolen tokens. I believe our little thief was someone like you. Oh, I see how it is. A lay servant. Felmo Ivaroth speaks highly of you, but there are several who only visit the chapel occasionally to perform menial tasks for money. Quite understandable if you ask me, but people tend to gloss over them, except for Lanson Paraclopates, down in the Undercroft under the towers. He seems to remember everybody, greeted me by name on my second visit. Undercroft, huh? Under the towers.
How can I help you?
Hello. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Lanson Paraclopates. Man, I'm not even going to try with that name. I'm Lanson. Do you know anything about stolen tokens? Unless this was a misguided Thieves Guild operation, I'd have to say I would think Sirtis Clagno, one of our lay members, might have something to do with it. I don't want to seem ungrateful, but he is always less than enthusiastic about his service. Paid well enough with his dock works, but he was never really happy. He started showing up more regularly the last few months before disappearing a few days ago might be worth looking into. He seemed like a decent sort, hardworking, down on his luck, like many of the poorer people of Old Ebonheart. What might have caused him to steal essentially worthless tokens, I have no idea. I guess we'll head to the docks, since I don't really have any other idea of where we could go unless we could ask these people. Certus? He's one of the lay servants occasionally performing errands for the chapel. I haven't seen him in a while. Has anybody seen him? This lady had information before. Nope. What about you? Nope. Okay, well, let's head down to the docks. Since they said he was poor, he might even have a house in town, I guess. So he actually does at the very end of the street here. Well, there you go. Is it this one? Yes. Not like this, Numidium Lux. When I went to his house, he fled our confrontation by invoking a recall or intervention spell almost immediately. Scroll of League Step. That's what we're gonna have to use, huh? Well, the good news, oh wait, his note. I can see it glitter and glimmer like a copper dream, a tower of brass on top of a volcano. I've been there in my dreams, holding the knife, spirits beckoning me closer. One day I will travel there when awake. I mean, I don't know how this quest is gonna go, but we could just take this house for ourselves. Okay, let's use his scroll. League Step. Well, I guess it's just a mark and recall spell, so. Unless he's in here.
How delightful.
I figured it would take us to a certain place. And like Numidium at the core, a second heart forevermore, staring at the shining sea, for only truth and brass there be. Do you have anything else hidden away here? Dwemer scrap metal. Candlestick. Is that like something up in the rafters or? Huh. Yeah, I don't see cloth sack. 20 gold. I found the missing wooden tokens. Yes. Okay. I have found the missing wooden tokens. Okay. I don't know what happened to him, but at least I found him, I guess. Here you go. Very strange, layman, very strange. How have you searched through his house? I found these notes. Very strange. These writings are those of a madman who... No, it cannot be. Well, never mind this. I believe he might be heading for a Dwemer ruin. While there are several in reach, he might be going to Bethung, which is on top of a volcano to the east of here. In the meantime, I will hold on to these for you. Wait, Bethung. Is that the... Dwemer ruin we cleared out? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Should we go there, I guess? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess we have to go there. That's kind of funny that he went to a place we've already cleared out. Okay. All right, well, give me a second and I will bring you back in when we arrive. I didn't know this was a quest dungeon. Didn't really seem like it, but... Oh. Well, there you go. Citrus Clagno. Guess he just went mad, huh? I have found him dead on the bridge near the Dwemer ruin, Bethung. And since we already cleared it out... Well, did I not put a mark outside of this? Well, clearly Talos wanted us to return here so we can mark it. That's probably why he died, is because he didn't know it was dangerous here. Well, it kind of looks like he died before he made it to the front door, but maybe we have some guilt after that one. All right, easy enough. You found him dead near Bethung. Very tragic. Did he have the stolen tokens? I found the tokens as well as the candlesticks. Thank you, Tiberius Imbrex. It is of course sad to hear about the fate of one of our lay servants, but I hope and pray that Certus Clagno is at peace and Aetherius with the gods. Take this. Can we advance? The novice, the initiate. Nice. Will you teach us spells now? You will. Cool. Healed companion. That's a really good one. Never know when you need that. Our sanctuary. The rest of your spells aren't very good. I mean, they're okay. I'm just never going to remember to use them. A feather spell could be pretty good. I don't think we can cast it because it's alteration, but okay. Errand. I would ask you to deliver a plea to the Duke Dren for me. Ooh, we're going to Vvardenfell. After gaining enough support, I believe it is time that we petition the Duke directly. Such a performance will of course disrupt daily life and act as a local holiday. I believe the Duke will rightly see things our way. Please deliver this message to Duke Vedum Dren and Castle Ebonheart on Vvardenfell. I believe you have earned that right. Is that what they call it now? The right? Because I feel like he's not going to want to let us do the play or something. He's going to have some reason why he can't do it. I don't know if this is a right. Kind of sounds like you're just sending me to do your dirty work. He's like, I don't want to go talk to the Duke. Screw that. You do it. Okay. How do you get to Ebonheart from here? Like the other side of Ebonheart. Can you just go from docks here? Yeah, you can. Okay. I did not know that. Well, while we're here on Vvardenfell, technically the first time we've been here, but obviously not. I can't remember why we were teleporting around here. It might have been... I might have done it when I was setting up Tiberius, looking for like the armor set he was going to start the game with. That might have been it. But yeah, this is the first real time we've ever been here, and we're technically still in the same exact city, right? This is still Ebonheart. All right, finally we found you. Let's wait around, get our fatigue bag just in case. I am Vedum Dren, Duke of Vvardenfell. Welcome to Ebonheart, Outlander. Thank you. I'm here to deliver a plea, but let's get you to like us more first. I see, I'm a bit bewildered by this request, Imperial. You say it is from a priest of the Imperial cult, but there is no Felmo Ivaroth in the Ebonheart Chapel. Yes, the other Ebonheart. In truth, I feel like you should talk to the cult members in our chapel here. I do not feel I can consent to a performance of a local cult tradition if it does not have the blessing of their actual leaders. Okay. I think I kind of know where that is. We could divine intervention. I'm gonna do that. There we go. You have shown yourself to be a loyal and diligent member of the Imperial cult, Tiberius Imbrex. Thank you. As a token of our appreciation, here's a little gift that may make your labors a little easier. And please remember, check your advancement in our ranks regularly. Thank you, random citizen. Fortify speech, restoration, mysticism, conjuration. Deliver a plea. The mystery of play of old Ebonheart is a long dead tradition. I would be willing to support a performance if only you could help Kai or Ilias Truptor out with some errands first. Okay. So, if that is the case, wow, we are extremely tired. Let's go sleep. If that's the case, we might have to do some vanilla Imperial cult quests here, because I don't think they have new ones, so... Yeah, let's sleep though. Thank goodness there's some beds. I don't want to level up yet. We have some pretty good bonuses for strength and endurance, but the other one is kind of terrible. So let's help maybe Kay upstairs first. I think that's his name, right? Yeah. Hello, Initiate Tiberius Imbrex. My name is Kay, and I'm in charge of the volunteer Shrine Sergeants for the cult. Are you ready for a Shrine Sergeant assignment? Good, I could use a little help here. We treated a high elf named Calariel for swamp fever, but we later discovered that while he was here, a rare chapel limeware bowl disappeared from our shrine. Will you find this Calariel and retrieve our bowl for us? The high elves are a small, tight-knit community on Vvardenfell. Try asking other high elves if they know him and where he lives. He was a tall, dark-haired fellow with sharp features, but that description would fit a lot of high elves. Really? Dark hair? I don't think so. We were treating him for swamp fever, so perhaps he lives along the coasts, when mud crabs sometimes carry disease. As I said, try asking among the high elves. I believe there are several serving in the Hawkmoth Legion garrison here, Old Ebonheart. Yeah, I don't think there's any in here. Okay. I wonder how many quests we have to do. I thought about coming here at some point and doing the Imperial cult quests, because we've never done them on the channel. And you get some pretty cool rewards for it. You get to meet a couple of the gods, essentially, or at least their avatars, which is super cool. Spoiler alert for a 3-year-old game or something. So yeah, I was going to do them potentially at some point, but I was trying to stick to Tamriel Rebuilt because, I mean, that's what I want to play. Oh, you're an Altmer. Where is this guy? Narmok. He lives in Narmok, a village on the Bitter Coast. You can take passage to Narmok by the way of Hla Oad from the Ebonheart docks. Speak to Navosi Hlan, shipmaster. Okay. It's you, isn't it?
Anytime now.
Yes, I was treated for swamp fever at the Imperial chapels in Ebonheart, but I don't know anything about a chapel limeware bowl, so go away and leave me alone. So, if I remember this quest correctly, now that it's kind of coming back to me, our only real option here is to break into his house, kill him, or steal his key. And Tiberius wouldn't do any of those, so I guess this is the end of the quest for us. That's kind of annoying. This is one reason why I don't really like vanilla quests sometimes, is the only option here is to be a criminal. For the Imperial cult quest, that's kind of really stupid. So, okay, well, I guess we're not doing this. I could cheat and like unlock the door or try to justify it as Tiberius, but I've sworn not to break into people's houses. So, yeah, we just can't get in. And we could kill him. I mean, the dude is a criminal and he's like refusing to give up the goods. And so, in my opinion, he's kind of going against. He abused the hospitality of a church, and now he's refusing to like cooperate in any way. I wish he could report him to the guards.
You have my attention.
And we can't taunt him. So if we just attack him, yeah, we're gonna get a bounty. Yeah, I mean, if we could taunt him and maybe get him to fight us, I would consider it. But yeah, it's just, we just can't do it. That's a little unfortunate. We came all this freaking way. We're gonna have to try to do the quest that the other guy gives us. Why did I think there was an enchanter here? Maybe it was the mod I had before. I don't see an enchanter anywhere on the map. Okay, well, wait. You guys lock the door at night? I don't have a mod for that. Weird.
Have you recovered our chapel limeware bowl?
I'm sorry, but I can't seem to find that bowl. Quitters never prosper, Tiberius Ambrex. This is not a way to get into the cult's good graces. Don't come back looking for more missions for at least a day. Get your priorities straight before you ask me again. Wow, what a dick. Screw you, dude. I don't want to break the freaking law. All right, well, let's go work with an Imperial instead.
Greetings.
Hello, I'm Oleus Truptor. I manage the volunteers, almoners, for our cult. If you're ready to accept a fundraising project, oh, yay. As an almoner, let me know, sure. Thanks, Zenithar. We have so many projects and so little gold. Go ask the Skyrim mission in Ebonheart for alms for the poor. They should give generously to support the cult. Our fundraising goal for the Skyrim mission is 100 gold. When you have reached our goal, return and deliver the gold to me. Gotta love these quests. Go talk to people who don't want to give you money. I guess I wouldn't be a very good actual lay member because maybe I have some rose-tinted glasses for these missions. So far, I'm not really a fan of either one of these quests. Is the cult one of the ones that they wrote in a day, right? Am I thinking of the right one? They basically wrote this in an afternoon. I'm not used to vanilla questing. I don't like it that much anymore. I've been spoiled by Tamriel Rebuilt. All right, Skyrim mission. Let's beg for money. Alms for the poor. I'd be happy to give alms. Nice. Alms for the poor. Alms for the poor. Perfect. Is that everyone? Nice. Of course, as a representative of my province and people, I am proud to give generously to the Imperial cult. And as a member of the cult and a proud Imperial citizen, I am pleased to match my province's donation with a personal gift of my own. Oh, what a cool guy. All right. That was way easier.
Have you recovered our chapel
Screw you,
limeware?
Kay. Telling me to break the law. Have you reached our goal of 100 gold in donations from the Skyrim mission, or have you come to report your failure? I have doubled our goal. Excellent, you far exceeded our expectations. Surely you have a touch of Zenithar in your soul. Please accept this small token of gratitude and encouragement. And when you're ready for your next Almoner mission, speak with me again. Shoes of Conviction. Can we advance? The Acolyte. Nice. He gave us a belt. Belt of Stendar. He also gave us Shoes of Conviction. What does the Stendar belt do? Are we even wearing a belt right now? No, we're not. Fortify attack, fortify unarmored, blunt, and enchant. Sure. Go ask the Argonian mission at Ebonheart for alms for the poor. Their province is not as rich as Skyrim, but they are a generous and civic-minded people. Our fundraising goal for the mission is 100. When you have reached our goal, return and deliver the gold for me. Alright, time to beg for money. Alms for the poor. You must speak to our leader, the consul Kayala. We cannot help you. Let's get him to like us. Alms for the poor. The Imperial cult has our respect. We are disappointed that the Imperial cult does not speak out against the inhumane practices of slavery in Morrowind. But perhaps you are right. It is by demonstrating our superior commitment to civilization and humanity that we best disprove the Dunmer's barbaric insistence that we are no more than animals. Please accept this donation to the Imperial cult on behalf of the province of Argonia. With our thanks. Nice. Alright. I've doubled our goal again. Excellent. Once again, you've exceeded our expectations. You are blessed with Xenothar's gift of fine words and generous sentiments. Take this and wear it with pride, and when you're ready for your next mission, speak to me again. Xenothar's frock, huh? Fortify Mercantile. Yeah, okay. That's not very good. Ooh, a security book. The shrine at the Buckmoth Legion Fort has experienced an unfortunate shortfall in alms for the poor, and funds are urgently needed to purchase food and blankets for orphans and indigents. Please go to Aldrune and see if you can raise the money for the Buckmoth Fund. The fund needs at least 100 drakes immediately. It may be difficult to raise funds since Aldrune is a Redoran town and most residents are Dunmer, but this money is very badly needed. I could just give you guys the money. Yes. Excellent. Once again, you've exceeded our expectations. Yes, I know. Now, is that necessarily lying? I mean, I like to think I'm not saying that. I like to think I'm saying, hey, I happen to make a ton of money when I was in Balfoyan, so I can just pay you with this. For our coming Harvest End pageant, we need a red shirt with a black vest. Please visit clothiers and ask them if they would donate such a shirt and vest to the cult. The combination of shirt and vest is what they call a common shirt. When you have the red shirt with a black vest, return and deliver them to me. Yeah. Go find a shirt. Wow. How did they come up with that? Okay, well, I'm going to head to Balmora, I guess, and go to the clothing store. Give me a shirt. Indeed, I do make a fine garment if I do say so myself, and the red shirt with the black vest is one of my favorite traditional designs. And I admit I am weak when it comes to such generous praise. Here, please accept this shirt and vest for the Imperial cult with my compliments, and also for yourself, take another shirt with these matching trousers. Ooh boy, matching trousers. Fortify Personality 3. Is that better than Resist Fire 10? I don't know. Probably not. I appreciate the gesture nonetheless, though. Alright, let's recall back then. I have the shirt and a vest for you. Very good, Tiberius Imbrex. Congratulations. When you're ready for your next Almoner mission, speak to me again. But before you do, you might take a look at this book. I found it very helpful. Thank you, sir. Mercantile. Perfect. Have we done enough quests here to return? I'm ready to move on. Please. Deliver a plea. The mystery play of Old Ebonheart is a long-dead tradition. You have done us good before, Tiberius Imbrex, and you have gained our gratitude for this. Please return to the Duke and tell him that we agreed to the Grand Chapel's request for assistance. After all, politics are politics, but matters of the faith transcend moral fallacies. Yes. I know I might seem I'm rushing through these quests, and I kind of am, just because I'm not really interested in vanilla content at the moment. We might come back here one day and do vanilla quests and start in Vvardenfell like we used to with Valdrin. I'm just more interested in Tamriel Rebuilt content for the moment. All right. I'm surprised to see you here again. Thank you. Deliver a plea. Very well. I trust you understand that this was necessary. Now take this message to Karos Cosius in the Ebon Tower, who governs the older districts of Ebonheart in my absence, and tell him it has my blessing. Karos Cosius. I don't know who he is. Okay, we are finally here. Let's head into the Great Hall and hand this over to the governor of Ebonheart, kind of. Caro Cosius. Deliver a plea. Please, no need to bow, sir. You may approach. I do not believe we have been introduced. I am Lord Caros Cosius, Castellan of the Tower. What is it you want with me? Deliver a plea. Ah, yes, I see. Since you have ducal support, there is little for me to do but set a date. Report back to your priest that I will need some time for this. Ooh, finally, man. That was quite the journey. Holy crap. So, we can just find an intervention with our last scroll. We need to go buy more, I guess. It's done. I better get paid a lot for this.
Yes, I find you most interesting.
Have you delivered my plea letter? Yes, and the Burgrave will set a date. Thank you so much, Tiberius Imbrex. Here's something to celebrate the good news. These good news. It needs to be spell checked. 2 Cyrodiilic brandy and 250 gold. Brilliant. These are wonderful times, Tiberius Imbrex. I have started preparations for the performance. It is only a matter of time now. Rest assured you will have a place in it too. I'm thinking Zenithar. No. Talos. I only play Talos. Errand. I do not have any more errands for you. Okay, so that was the final one. Can we advance? No. All right. Whew, man, that was a adventure and a half just getting over there and finding the right person to do. I can't believe the only way to solve that quest is to commit a crime. I know the cult isn't like entirely against that kind of stuff. If it like advances the will of the gods. I just don't want to do that with Tiberius because that breaks the character I had in mind for him. I don't think we've stolen anything this entire playthrough so far, which is, you know, that's a big achievement for me. I usually steal everything that I possibly can, no matter how much money I have, so doing pretty well. We need to restore our attributes, though. We apparently lost some endurance at some point, but I am going to end the video there for today. I just wanted to finish off the old Ebonheart quests here. The only other one we have is the Racer Plume one. I'm not too concerned with that. It's kind of just a collection quest. I don't think we're gonna get some cool storyline behind Racer Plumes or anything. Anyways, if you enjoy this content and made it this far, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Thank you for watching, and peace out.